feels like I get double sat because then I have to wait for them, the rest of their table, to put their order in. Meanwhile, at the host stand, I'm going through rotation.
Yeah.
So when they finally decide to order, is the same time the table that came in 20 minutes after them is ready to order too.
Oh, okay.
But so this girl, she looks at me and she's like, can I have the crispy chicken salad without the chicken? And I'm like, we have salads. Do you want, we have this salad, salad comes in. She's like, oh,
In that case, I want that salad, add crispy chicken. I'm sorry, that's what can I imagine. Like, customers can be, I don't think they realize it either. But, okay, wait, finish your story.
That's it.
That's
then
it.
everyone at her table was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Even, like, they were, like, completely on my side. And they're just like, just order a different salad, not the chicken salad. And she's like, but it just sounds better that way. And we all just stared at like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, and then finally she's like, yeah, fine, just take the chicken off of it, and I don't want that much chicken. And like, here's the thing. At work, when you put stuff into the computers, like...
It's a bitch to put into the computers. Like I hate it when people gotta change up the menu a lot. Like, add peas, okay, there's a button for that.
Yeah.
But like, when you ask for all this weird shit...
Yeah, all we have is the special instructions button. Maybe that's what you have too. So you push that button, and that's where you get the little computer screen. You can type whatever the changes.
Yeah.
So it's just a bitch to do that because usually half the time they don't understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Because like it's just like telephone. She said this, and you're telling them this, and then they're like, what? You know what I mean? And all they have is the piece of paper to look at when they get it printed out the back.
And I don't even know if this happens at yours, because what happens at my place is we only got like. Now we have a brand new system. We have like 3-4 computers now, but before. We only had like 2 working computers, and there's like 15 servers there for the night, and you gotta wait in line.
Yeah, we
for
have
these
3.
Stupid.
We only have 3 computers.
And you have like 15 servers a night about. Yeah, and you gotta wait in line, and like if this thing freezes, if someone can't figure something out, and then you have these stupid orders that it takes you like 10 minutes to figure out how to type it in right, and if you don't type it in wrong, like the chef yells at you.
Yeah.
It's just a mess, and you can definitely tell who's never worked in a restaurant who has. Spicy chicken rigatoni without the spicy without the chicken. Come on. And it was just so awkward because after I said that, I was like, without the chicken and without the sausage, right? And we just stared at each other, and he's like, no, with the chicken and the sausage. And I was like, oh, my bad.
What a douche. Yeah, my aunt does the same thing. She orders fish tacos without the fish at Roberto's. So which is like the drive-through, so she expects this kind of quality in a pre-made thing.
So she gets just like, what, like a flap of tortilla, like an empty flap?
Yeah, she should have just asked for a tortilla. I have no idea.
That's what happens when you have too many kids, you only get the shell left.
Well, I think that's it. Is there anything you want to... Wait. Your father's in the military, right? Has he ever, like, crashed a plane?
No.
Yeah, that's right. You're a pilot.
Okay, cool story, bro.
Yeah, that was awesome. I look forward to hearing it again sometime.
Well, thank you very much for coming on. This is, like, a bitch of a show to put together. We're recording, like, 2 days late.
But, I mean, it worked out because you still haven't edited the other one, or you just uploaded it today or something.
I uploaded it today. I went to San Diego. I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to have a life when you have a podcast.
Speaking of life and death, I have to add this one more story because it's fresh in my mind, and you guys both like the status on Facebook. But when I was in San Diego... So
therefore you have to like it.
Yes, it's a good story, and
I'm a good compulsive liar. What?
You shut up.
Okay, sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry.
You know what's a life and death story? Remember when we were in Reno, and that homeless guy crashed his bike?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you haven't talked from it. You tell this story.
Oh, okay. So, TJ had no car in Reno, and I had to drive him everywhere in my little Prius.
I cooked dinner for you
10 feet of snow. So anyway, we were driving to the bank. He deposited his money. We were leaving right in front of our car. My car, that is.
Prius.
My Prius. This homeless guy riding a bike falls over, smashes his face into the concrete.
He ate shit. Like, he flew over his handlebars and landed head first into some rocks.
Woo!
Yeah, right in front of my car. And then he gets up kind of woozy, and his entire side of his face is all bloody and everything. I'm just like, what should we do? I don't think we should get out because he might ask for money.
That is not saving anyone when the zombie apocalypse
what did
comes.
I do? Without hesitation.
Okay, TJ jumped out of the car, asked him if he was okay,
I like helped him to
etc.
his feet.
Yeah.
And then he I don't know if he was drunk and just wobbly, but he looked like he was charging at me.
He did.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
think
that.
he was just leaning forward and kind of falling
Yeah.
with his lean. But I swear to God, I thought he had a knife and he was gonna stab me because he was just almost
Yeah.
falling, speed running at me.
Yeah.
And then and then he falls over again, and he tries to pick up his bike, and he's like, "Hey, do you have a car?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. I just walked to the bank. I don't have any money either." And but I was like, "But I think the bank manager is standing outside. I think he's calling the police for you. Maybe they'll get you an ambulance." And he freaked the fuck out. He's like, "No, don't call the cops. No, don't call the cops." And then he just kind of sat down and didn't say anything. So I just hopped back in the car and we left. And the bank.
You lied to me. You said you had no car.
Yeah. That was the thing, is I was afraid he would I was more worried about Sierra.
Oh my god.
I was more worried about her. Because
Skittles.
Well, this is coming from me. I mean, whenever I see someone walking down the street with a backpack on, I make sure to lock my doors while I'm driving.
Yeah.
There could be a 5-year-old walking across the street. I'm like, that 5-year-old, they have something in that backpack and I don't want to know what it is. I'm locking my door.
It's like a Buzz Lightyear.
A Hello
Anyway.
Kitty doll. No.
So, okay, about my story in San Diego, had a pretty good time for the most part, except for my dad, sisters fighting with each other
I'm
constantly.
afraid they're not listening to this.
They do listen to this. They do. They've listened to every episode. So
Oh.
you two chicks need to stop fighting. It's annoying. Anyway, so we're in San Diego and we're drunk and we're trying to find our way back to the hotel after the concert, and we're walking around downtown, and this couple walks up to us. This chick, I don't remember because I was drunk, but I remember thinking she was hot. But I don't remember what she looks like now.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking she was
Alcohol
hot.
does some crazy things to you. Sometimes you think people are really hot, and then you see them next day, and you're like, "Oh
It
dear
makes you
Lord."
hook up with married chicks that are your neighbor.
Did you have that third eye?
Awkward.
What?
I remember. I said, did you have that third eye before? I don't quite remember.
I think you just told a joke that only you get.
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
I missed
okay.
it. I don't even know what third eye we're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Are you talking about the one-eyed snake?
No.
Okay,
No.
then. I don't know what third eye we're going to.
third eye blind? What? No. Anyway,
I love that.
so this chick walks up and she's like, "Are you guys drunk? Whoa!" And we're like, "Yeah, we're drunk." And she's like, "Not as drunk as me." And I was like, "Oh yeah? Why don't you prove it? Flash us or something to show us that you're drunk." And then she was with her boyfriend at the time.
You could probably whip your butt.
And that was the thing, is I realized I was drunk and I said it and I was like, I probably shouldn't have said that. This guy's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah.
So to pretend that it wasn't me that said that, I take my phone out of my pocket and look down at the time. So if he happened to look back, he would
Not think it's you, or think
Yeah.
you were just joking around and
yeah,
didn't care. Yeah.
yeah. I just wanted to avoid the conversation. Apparently he didn't even look back, and she totally flashed us, and I'm so pissed that I missed it because I looked down. But that is life and death. In a
That
nutshell.
is life and death.
Yep.
All right.
Cool story.
Cool story, brah.
But that's it.
Yeah, I think
Thank
we're
you
just
very
about
much,
done.
Anonymous, for coming on.
You're welcome. Taste the rainbow.
And kill Scientology. Never mind. Anonymous joke, didn't get it? Okay, my bad. I would think we're done for the night.
Oh, you're doing... Oh, I get it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.